left at the end of the road. So where are you going to position yourself?
Get that position, yeah.
So Tony, as you can see, we're a bit short of that white line.
Am I?
Yep. Why do you think? So I'd like you to move forward a little bit and stop there. A bit slower than that, but okay. Where does that white line in that road cut into this car?
Up there.
Okay, so edge forward a little bit more.
Edge.
I want you to move about that much further.
Oh, creep you mean?
Creep forward,
Oh,
that's the one, and stop.
Oh.
Right, where does that white line cut into this?
Just underneath the door mirror.
Okay, well there's no car behind us, so
You're going to tell me off now, aren't you?
I'm not going to tell you off. I'm just going to tell you the importance of actually being at this correct position. I want you to use that white line as a reference point for being at the correct position. So we don't want to overhang the white line. Do you know why it's... Sorry. We don't want to fall short of the white line. Do you know why it's important not to fall short of the white line?
I wouldn't be able to see the junction, would I?
And that's it. So it's very important to move forward a little bit. As you can see, this is a closed junction, so we can't see much, can we?
I can now, yeah.
Yep.
Couldn't see much back there, though.
Yep. So the closer you get to that white line, the more you can see.
Oh, right.
So if we're too short of it, we can't actually see the cars
Oh,
going,
right.
can we? And if we went over that white line, do you know what the dangers of that could be?
Oh, yeah, I'd have cars swerving around me, wouldn't I?
Yeah. So what I want you to do is, on the next one, I want you to tell me where that reference point, the one we've used, cuts into.
Just underneath that door mirror, isn't it?
Yep. And I'm going to see how you get on with that one.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
I made so many mistakes today, I'm just really sorry. It's embarrassing.
No, you're fine. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, I think she's nervous with the old test coming up, isn't it?
That's it, you'll be fine, you just need to relax. You're actually a very good driver.
You're very understanding, thank you.
Just...
I think Bob would be strangling me now if he knew I was driving today.
Your driving's actually not too bad.
Right? Yeah, don't tell him, will you?
I won't.
Just tell him I've done really well, yeah?
I will do. You are doing really well, though.
And we're going to turn left.
And I'd like you to turn left. This is what we refer to as hiccups.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I get them sometimes. Especially when I've had a few drinks.
As long as you're not driving afterwards, we're
No,
alright.
no. Can't even drive sober, let alone drunk.
So we're still looking out for those T-junctions. Let me know when you see
I
them.
will, yeah. And we're going to turn right.
And I'd like you to turn right, please.
I should go that way. Sorry, changing mind. We're going to turn left.
And I'd like you to turn left. So Tony, just remind me why it's important not to fall short of that white line.
Because I won't be able to see, will I?
Yeah. And why is it important to be able to see?
If I can't see, it's, I can't tell when to go, can I?
Yeah. And why do we not want to overhang that white line?
Because I could force cars or bikes to swerve around me, or they could even hit me, couldn't they?
And that's it.
I've got to remember how, haven't I?
Yeah. So you remember that reference point then, yeah?
Oh, that's the how. Oh, yeah,
That's
how I
the
did,
how.
yeah. I'm going to turn right.
Okay, and I'd like you to turn right. So I want you to let me know when that reference point lines up.
I need that door. There.
Yeah? Okay, so it's important not to be over that white line because...
Cars or bikes to swerve around me, or they could even hit me, or
Yep,
I could
and
hit them.
if we fell short of that white line?
I wouldn't be able to see here, would I?
Yeah.
And I suppose if a car come up behind me, they might even think I've stopped and parked, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. And these pedestrians, would you ever beckon them across?
No.
Why?
No. Not even if I know them.
Yep. And why? Why would you never beckon pedestrians across?
Well, I've had mopeds overtake me when I've been stopped at a junction.
Hmm?
I've had a moped overtaking me while I've been sitting at a junction, and if I beckon them across and that moped doesn't see them, he could hit them, couldn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
And I'd feel responsible then, wouldn't
Yeah. Okay, so where are you going to be looking?
Oh, right. Around pedestrians left.
And what direction are we
Oh,
going?
yeah, look for
Why is
steering.
it important to look where you're steering?
Oh, somebody could be walking out from these cars, couldn't they?
Yep, so these pedestrians that just crossed
Oh,
us
yeah.
could have been.
Yeah, they could be crossing the road, couldn't they?
Yeah.
feel like I'm being really stupid today.
You're not. You're just learning more. You're just becoming a better driver.
I think you've just been kind.
Okay, so what can you see ahead of you?
The bend. I'm going to turn left.
And it's like it's turn left.
But I know where the Specsavers.
Very observant. I didn't tell you what it was. I was asking you what you can see.
Oh,
You can
right.
see a bend, so that's fantastic. I just thought with those dark shades, maybe you couldn't see that ahead. Well spotted.
You got your contact lenses and everything.
Yep.
And we're going to take the next road on the left.
And we're going to take the next rod on the left. So what can you see ahead of you?
Again, a road on the left.
I'm thinking of the road.
I didn't know where Specsavers are. Do you want me to take you there?
So it might not be such a bad idea. See, we're both learning something today. I've learned I need to have my
How to
eyesight
roll,
check.
how to roll, I'll reverse it.
So Tony, I think you did really well there. You've learnt a lot today. Do you want to tell me what you've learnt today?
A lot.
Do you want to be more specific? So why is it important when we're at a T-junction not to fall short of the white line?
Because I can't see.
Yep, and we don't want to overhang it.
Because I could hit somebody or they could swerve around me.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep. And why is it important not to be left of centre?
The hell in it.
Yeah, how? So how are you going to judge that now?
Oh, until I get my brain back in gear, I'm going to use that reference point, isn't it?
Yeah. That's brilliant. And I'm glad it's actually worked quite well for you.
Yeah.
Yep. And why is it important to be at the correct position when we're going... Why is it important to be left of centre when we're going right?
Oh, yeah. Bit of confusion there, wasn't it? Yeah, if I'm too far to the left. I think that car that's not behind me didn't really know what I was doing, did he?
Yeah.
You can see my indicator on, but you can see me positioned over there. I think he was going to go past me at one stage, wasn't he?
That's it. And why is it important not to be over that white line?
If anybody turned into the road, they would have hit me, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So how are we going to judge that now?
Again, use that reference point till I get my brain in gear, innit?
Okay. And when we're going left, what reference point will you be using to make sure you?
Yeah, I made a bit of a mess of that for some reason. Don't know why.
Yeah, as long as you remember when you're just doing normal lefts, what sort of position you had, and what you used as a reference point, you can relate it to T-junctions as well.
Yeah, there's a lot happening there, and I think I just got a little bit confused, didn't I?
Yeah.
I knew there was something wrong because, like I said, that guy on that motorbike coming out that petrol station, and he was going, what?
So you knew, so you noticed the dangers of actually being straight as opposed to.
I noticed it when I came out.
Yeah.
I ended up on the wrong side of the in the middle of the road, didn't I?
Yep, and you had to do a lot more stairs, didn't you?
Have a relax. Feel better? Tell you what, much more on the ball that time, wasn't you? Yeah?
That's alright.
It's good. It's good. Good. You spotted the coasting straight away, you dealt with it. Yeah, it's always just a frame of mind, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
that was really good. I enjoyed that.
Okay.
There's a lot of learning taking place there. You got in there, you helped me. I understood. Your analysation was good. Yeah, you actually found out for me what bits I did know and what bits I didn't know, and it makes it easy for you to fill the blanks in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So as we came up to the next one, then you knew it was just a matter of just picking up, getting me to stop in the right place.
Yeah.
Just reset that reference point, because if you think about it, I wouldn't be using reference points at this level. But if I'm having a bad day, and everybody gets bad days, then I just need a little bit of help, don't I?
As long as you've got a backup plan to know. Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes you kind of have to take me back a couple of months ago, and you will find this with your own pupils. But sometimes when having a bad day, you'll have to just think, well, the lesson plan today was to do dual carriageways, but we're having problems getting to these emerges, we're going to change your lesson plan today, yeah?
Mm.
Not much point of going down the dual carriageway if you can't emerge, so I'm going to help them with the emerge today, yeah?
Yep.
That makes sense?
Yep.
And that's all about it. It's, you know, it's changing the lesson plan to suit the pupil. It's, you know, obviously, with the role play scenario, I'm dictating where we're going, but with a real pupil, you'd know where you're going because you'd be doing it in your own hometown. And you think, well, if your pupil's having a bad day today and it's very hot and maybe they're not feeling very well or what, they're feeling a bit under the weather or something, but they seem okay to drive, but they just seem to be a little bit scatty, well then obviously there's not much point to taking them down a dual carriageway if that was a lesson plan today, if they don't know where to stop on the merge, they don't know the position in the merge or whatever. So you just take them around the back roads and you work on the emerges that lesson. Obviously if the lesson plan was to do a dual carriageway, you tell them, you know, we're not going to do dual carriageways today, and they're probably going to be relieved that they're having a bad day anyway, and you know, we're just going to work on these emerges.
Yep.
And that would kind of relax them because that's the lesson that they need on that day. And we'll move on to the dual carriageways on the next lesson.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep.
That's good, well handled. Give us a high five.